6 things the color of your amount blood says regarding your health. Your amount will tell you plenty regarding your health. In fact, last year the Yankee faculty of Obstetricians and Gynecologists revealed a report recommending that or not it's viewed as a significant sign a similar approach your pressure level, pulse, and temperature square measure. Why? As a result of additionally to telling you whether or not you are pregnant or not, your amount will offer key insights into your internal secretion health, and your hormones keep everything from your brain to your genital system running swimmingly. If it's pinkish, you may have low sex hormone levels, particularly if it's in the middle of a lighter than usual flow, or if you are an infatuated runner, says New York-based practical drugs NP Margaret Romero. Studies have found that excessive exercise will lower sex hormone levels, which may later on mess along with your amount, generally inflicting it to disappear altogether. While this might not appear to be a giant deal, who hasn't fantasized regarding near having to take care of amount a minimum of once or twice? Low sex hormone levels will increase your risk of pathology if left untreated. Thus, if you've got recently started coaching for a marathon, have started understanding for the primary time in your life, or have upped the intensity of your workout and you notice that your period square measure suddenly lighter in color and flow or less frequent, visit your doctor. Romero says alternative potential culprits of a chromatic flow will embody poor nutrition, polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, or perimenopause, that is once your ovaries begin manufacturing less sex hormone in preparation for biological time. Generally, it happens around 4 to 5 years before menopause. If it's watery looking, you may have a nutritionary deficiency. Abginalisa Dweck, MD, Assistant Clinical Academician at the Sinai College of Medication in Big Apple, says that a whitish, diluted flow is a signal of severe anemia, particularly if you notice your amount obtaining lighter and lighter once it might normally get slightly heavier. If, when watching your amount for 2 or 3 cycles, you are distressed that this might be the case, visit your doctor regarding obtaining tested for nutritionary deficiencies. To make matters a trifle a lot of confusing, associate degree iron deficiency may instead be caused by significant periods. A 2014 Finnish study that examined 236 ladies with significant periods found that 27 were iron deficient and were severely anemic. If you bleed through pads or tampons in but associate degree come to life in the dark to vary your pads or tampons many times, or frequently feel tired and foggy, it cannot hurt to urge your iron level checked. If it's dark brown, you may have older bits of female internal reproductive organ lining and blood that square measure just creating their solution of your body. However, do not panic, this is often traditional. We're unsure why this happens altogether cases, however generally the blood is sitting around for a minute and comes out notably slowly, Dweck says. It encompasses a heap of your time to oxidize, that is why it will look brown or virtually black. Just make certain you see your obgyn if you expertise any of those amount symptoms. Everyone can shed her female internal reproductive organ lining at a distinct rate, like snowflakes. Every amount is unique, except for the foremost half. Seeing some dark brown blood at the start of your amount or toward the top of it's nothing to fret regarding. If it's a thick jam-colored red with massive clots, you may have low progestogen levels and high sex hormone levels. Whereas some action is traditional, says Dweck, clots the scale of 1, 4 or larger will indicate a significant secretion imbalance. Here square measure 7 hormones each girl has to perceive. Romero recommends reducing your consumption of farm, soy, and sugar and seeing if that produces a distinction. Uterine fibroids square measure another chance. They are most frequently benign, however they'll be painful, thus if you think they are behind your significant, clot-filled periods, raise your doctor for associate degree ultrasound. If it is a mixture of gray and red, you may have associate degree infection, like associate degree STD/STI. You will likely conjointly expertise a very foul, death feeder, Dweck says. Get tested, thus you will get the correct treatment. Women World Health Organization miscarry generally notice gray chunks of tissue that seem like liver, Dweck says, thus if you're thinking that there is a chance that you are pregnant or having a miscarriage, decision your doctor ASAP. If it's a bright, cranberry red, you may have a healthy, regular amount. Again, everybody's normal can look totally different, however typically speaking, a systematically bright red flow that appears a trifle like sherry Kool-Aid could be a signal that everything is functioning because it ought to.